Hello and welcome to the Aperture Tag commentated walkthrough. In this part we're gonna cover chapter 3, which is all about more advanced chambers using blue and orange gel. First off, when you come into here you just want to take out this turret, which might take a bit, because sometimes the turret just refuses to get hit for no reason. Then we want to go over here and come to the meat of this puzzle, which is all about this part right here. Now I want to push this button, go out here, and then catch one of the cubes as it comes out. And then hope that the second one does not get destroyed. I was really lucky that time. Most of the time this will take a lot of tries. 5 and upwards. After this it's pretty much just the old portal solution to this puzzle. Be careful not to bounce off this blue if you come around here. I have died that way several times before.
Just because it's not an original test, it does not mean it isn't valuable. Proceed to the exit. Don't worry, I stopped the door to the elevator from opening automatically. Just look out for our vacuum tube. Now this test does make use of portals as testing elements. If you've never bumped into them before, they're pretty straightforward.
This room might seem a bit interesting and difficult at first, but it's actually rather simple. Basically, you want to throw this cube in the air, walk over here, and get on top of this button. If done correctly, the cube will get sucked up there, and you can let go, and that's actually the end of this entire puzzle.
See, portals are a piece of cake. Nothing out of this world. Just got a strange sense of deja vu. If you ever forget why we do this, it's because of science. But more importantly, for the future. Because testing is the future, and the future starts with us.
It can be helpful in this chamber to just spray around a bit at first.
Good luck.
So that you have some stuff available for later on. But it's not like you're gonna lose your spray ability at some point. It's more like not forgetting spray at certain parts. Right here you want to spray both at the ceiling here and over here and a bit over there, because we're gonna go on a wild bounce right here. This gets us this cube. Now I want to take this cube back to where we started, crouching right there. It's a bit easier to go around there without rocketing off. Now don't forget to take out these turrets. You can still take them out yourself later on, but it's more dangerous obviously. Now since we can't go through the middle here, we're just gonna bounce off the wall. This might be a bit odd from depending on which angle you go. And you might easily die by running into a pillar or something.
I'm actually starting to believe you can beat this experiment. I mean the reactor. I mean, never mind. Move along. Alright, this is our final chamber. If you solve this test, it means you are eligible to perform a series of highly dangerous procedures. And that was what we were testing for. Another mystery solved. For you, I knew from the very beginning.
Basically for this one, you don't need to press this button. You just want to get over there, and basically everything we're trying to do is get a cube. The cube is over here. Now in order to get it back, we need to get it into this fizzler. You can try and toss it into the fizzler, or you can just do it like this. It's simpler to just try and kill this area over here, and then try and bounce it off it. If you want to toss it in, you have to toss it in from this button, because the button needs to be activated for the fizzler to, not for the fizzler, for the tractor beam to be activated. I said fizzler a bunch of times, didn't I? Once the cube is safely on the other side, you can just pick it up, put it in the button, and majority of this puzzle is done. Now you just need to do a daring jump over here.
Yes, we did it!
That's
And
it.
now to save the world of Aperture Science! As I said, you made it through the experiment, but if you want to survive, you have to listen to me and do what I say. First thing, jump over that gap.
The upcoming part is rather
Go through the
interesting,
door that says
because instead of
authorized personnel
puzzle
only.
solving, you're gonna have a
Don't
lot
worry,
of
you're
movement
authorized
and
personnel now.
skill involved, reaction time and stuff.
That, my friend, is what keeps this whole place alive and running and working. It's the Aperture Laboratory Stability Stable Energy Reactor, or the ulcer. What? What? No! These names are ridiculous sometimes. I will call it what I want. We will discuss this later. I am in the middle of an experiment. I'm sorry, I've got to fix something. Just get to the control panel on the bottom floor. I will catch you later.
Basically, we're just gonna try and run around a bit, press some buttons, and at the end of this, we're gonna have a daring escape sequence, which I'm gonna be making a quick save before that. But it's actually not that hard, especially if you've done it like once or twice before.
Sorry about the interruption. Aperture Science is now upgraded to a new ulcer, which means this one has to be shut down as it's useless. However, this part's good. Now this is critical. The next button will confirm a complete shutdown of the ulcer. This means you will have a limited amount
Okay,
of
I'm gonna
time
be
to
doing
escape.
a quick save
So
here, and
when
if it
you're
fails,
ready,
I'm just gonna
go ahead
load
and
it.
press that second one. Now this is critical. If you stop for even a second, you are a dead test
Now if you want to
subject.
skip this, you
No
can press
time
this
to
button
lose.
right there.
Go.
But if you don't want to skip this, and instead want to play it, go for it. Now, he said to not stop at the beginning, but I stopped for like 2 seconds at the beginning. You actually have like 5 seconds of time at the end, if you do it correctly. So it's nothing to worry about. Of course, I know it's impossible to overshoot that faith blade because it will magically magnet you on top of it. Also, it's sometimes randomly possible to fail this jump right here for reasons that I don't really know. Like sometimes it just doesn't work. And that was chapter 3. See you next time for chapter 4 and the final chapter. See you next time.